if you're the Texas Rangers, there is no going. That's it. I'm officially calling it today on August 27th. Now, last night, you'll hear in our pick of the day that the Rangers won, and Corbin Day was an unmitigated disaster. But news came out that, in theory, came out of nowhere because Nathan Eovaldi was the listed starter for today for the Rangers. And their president of baseball operations, Chris Young, did a pregame announcement. Sorry, folks, Nathan's closed. No hot dog for you. He's got what I like to refer to as old arm syndrome. Remember Nathan Eovaldi, multiple Tommy Johns? Remember Nathan Eovaldi missed a month already this year? Remember Nathan Eovaldi signed a 3-year, $75 million contract at 35 years old, and I couldn't have been happier for him. We loved having him on the Marlins. He's just a great guy. I loved having him pitch. Cerebral, quiet, talented. What a career he's had. 2 World Series rings, Boston and the Texas Rangers. Just an outstanding haul of pretty good season, a pretty good career. And now he's done. That's it. Just like that. The Rangers, who really thought that post-deadline they were going to get their offense together, their pitching staff was going to have a potential Cy Young winner, but Eovaldi only qualified for the Cy Young like for a hot second when he had 100 innings pitched or whatever he had. Remember the rule, you have to have 1 inning pitched for every game your team has played to qualify for the ERA. I meant ERA. I meant, Coca, that he was a Cy Young candidate, but he was not an earned run average winner candidate because he didn't qualify to win the ERA title. Now, of course, he's done. But don't forget how good Eovaldi's been. While it's only been 20 or so starts, his ERA was under 2. So when he qualified, he was above Skubal, better than Skeens. This guy was the best pitcher in baseball. Not an all-star with the bonus. If you are the Texas Rangers, you're looking at 25 large for Eovaldi next year at 36, coming off a season of multiple injuries, including a season ender, and you're thinking to yourself, what do I do? Because we're 210 days away from the season starting, and the Texas Rangers are already thinking about next season. How do you make your roster decisions when you've got $25 million going to Eovaldi and you don't know what you're going to get from him? These are the things that you don't want to have to think about when you sign a pitcher to a long-term deal, but they're always in your head, but you pretend that you're going to be the exception. My guy's going to be healthy and worth it no matter the age. A 3-year deal for a 35-year-old pitcher, it's patently absurd. And now the Rangers are paying the price. And if you think it only impacts this season, or if you thought the Rangers were done anyway, and now they're really done, just know that it actually impacts next season just as much. And I say more. And the reason I say it impacts next season more is that when you're August 27th and you know you're not making the playoffs, you are focused on next season. And when you start planning for next season and you've got one hand tied behind your back, it stinks. It's not too dissimilar to paying players not to play for you and knowing that one day that day will come, like the Marlins paying $10 million of Stanton's contract next year, like they did this year. And so you're wondering why the Marlins on-field payroll is low. And then you're like, well, wait a minute. Every 2 weeks, they're paying $1 million to Giancarlo Stanton, rough math. I guess my point here, Coca, is that the seasons come really fast. And the future that you think is so far away, it's a blink of an eye. Right now, the Rangers are looking at a starting rotation next year where they have an aging and hurt Eovaldi, a phenomenal Jacob deGrom who's going to be a year older, but he has been obviously unhittable, but getting older. Father Time isn't going to lose. They've got $67 million before they say boo going to those 2 guys. And you know it's coming, but you think it's going to be fine, and then it comes, and then you're DBR, baby, despondent beyond repair. But don't worry. If you think Texas is not rooting for a work stoppage where 2027 disappears so the 61 million they owe Eovaldi and DeGrom can just poof, run up and disappear. No, I'm kidding. Ray Davies is never voting. It's not Ray Davies. That's the lead singer for the Kinks. It is Ray Davies. I am having such a moment, Coca, the owner of the Rangers and the lead singer of the Kinks. Is it possible it's the same name? Or is it Ray Davis? This is it. This is how you know that we are with you and we don't edit. We do nothing but live. What is the name of the Rangers owner, please? It is Davis. Okay, different guy. Not the lead singer. We are not giving the people what they want, but better things are ahead for art lovers.